National Thrift Shop Day. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I have a haul, y'all. It's a little different this time though, because I went on a epic road trip all the way to New York City with my mom and my kids this summer, and I only got to go thrifting one time, but it was a good one. So on the way up to New York, we stopped in Richmond, Virginia, which is where I have some cousins that live. But guess who else lives close by? A reseller you all might know and love. Her name's Me0bbuys. She's one of my best girlfriends. I met her through reselling and absolutely love her. She drove over an hour up to pick me up in her new Jeep. If you came here from her channel, you know all about her Jeep and how she custom ordered this beautiful Jeep. I'll pop up a picture of her with the Jeep. It's pretty stunning, and I was one of the first people to ride in it. How cool is that? So she picked me up and we went to several thrift stores in the Richmond area, 3 to be exact. So I am going to show you a haul, but first I want to tell you about a company that sent me some goodies to try out, and I am so excited. So whether you're a new reseller or not, you probably know that no two resellers are alike in the way that they run their business. Everybody's a little bit different. We have different processes in place. Some of us use cross-posting software. Some of us use bots to share our closets on Poshmark. Some of us like to use packaging, some of us don't, and that's all okay. We even all source differently. That's right, I've been in a thrift store with 4 fellow resellers, and it was not competition. We were picking stuff up for each other because we all sell different things. So I am here to tell you about this really cool company that reached out to me called Jiaropack. So I am someone who likes packaging. In the 4 years that I have been full-time reselling, I've never had one person complain about my packaging. And actually, as someone who tries to source items that are gonna sell for me around the $50 and above mark, I want packaging, because when you buy a designer luxury item, what happens when you get that item in the mail? It comes in a nice package inside a box, and inside the box is tissue paper. Luxury brands have their own signature bags that they put everything in. I mean, it is like opening a present. And for me, I want my customers to know that I put a lot of care into my packaging. So when Jiaropack reached out to me, I never heard of them before, but I was really excited to learn that they sell poly mailers. So one of the things that I asked them about, because I noticed that they didn't have tons of prints on their website, is that as a newer company, they're really focusing on quality first. So they will be introducing more patterns as they grow, but they did have some cute items that I thought I would like to try out. So they sent them to me, and y'all, I did not expect them to send me what they sent me. Let me show you the first package. And I have not even opened these yet. Look at this one. So this is their pack of floral bubble mailers. They're small ones. I love these sort of bubble mailers for jewelry because I don't have to do any other packaging to protect the jewelry. It already has bubbles in it. But also, I was surprised to see it came with thank you stickers. So I'm just gonna pop it open so I can show you one of these. So it is larger than some of the other bubble mailers I have. Seems like it's nice and good quality, thick. I could actually probably put a small clothing item in here also, but very cute, and it looks like it's gonna be good. So can't wait to try these out. Let me show you what else I got. So these are some standard poly mailers. These again have a flower on them. You can get plain ones too. They have lots of just like plain colors. If you're like me and you have merch for your business, you could pop one of your business logo stickers on there, like my supergeeked stickers. Ooh, I like how lightweight they are. Oh, look at this. Okay, y'all, this is more lightweight than the poly mailers I already buy off of Amazon, but look at this. My ones on Amazon rip here at the seam, and these are really sturdy. So I really like that, because that means in transit, you don't have to worry about it getting ripped. The adhesive looks nice. And yeah, so again, another cute poly mailer, and seems like this one's got some super strength on it. So love that. Okay, and this is the same, except for just in a plain blue. This is what I was talking about. I'm gonna put my Super Geek sticker on it when I wanna do a little branding. Y'all, I'm pulling really hard. You can see my hand shaking, and this is not ripping. Okay. And again, it is a lot more lightweight than the other poly mailers I have. Sorry I crumpled it up, but it's the only way I knew to show you how lightweight this packaging is. So, oh, I'm so excited that these are so sturdy. So this makes a lot of sense from the questions I was asking, because, you know, I'm an aesthetics kind of girl. I'm like, oh, where's all the cute prints? Really, the important thing is that your packages are getting to your buyer and that they're protected while still offering your buyer an experience. So, and the last one I want to show you are these. I've been wanting to try these style, and there's a reason why, and I'll explain. So these are poly mailers. I'm just gonna go ahead and take them out of the bag so I can get one off. I'm sure you've seen these before on Amazon, but they say thank you, and they have a handle so you can hold them like a bag. And again, these things do not rip. So I love that. So the reason why I like these handled ones, these are great bags for when I do in-person events. I can use these as little bags to package their items up in. So when they walk around the event we're at, festival, pride, whatever event I'm doing, they can just carry it. So I am very impressed with this packaging from Jiaropack. I am so excited to try it out, and I will definitely update you on my feelings once I start using the packages. But if you want to try them also, just on the fact that they're nice quality and really sturdy, then I will have a link in the description below for 10% off of your order. You just use the code supergeeked, click on that link, put that code in, and you get 10% off your order. I am definitely excited. Thank you so much to Jiaropack for reaching out to me. I'm so happy. I love poly mailers, and like I said, I'm not telling you how to run your resale business, but for me, packaging makes me happy, so I hope that it makes my customers happy too. All right, so let's get into the footage of thrifting in Richmond with my girl, Me0bbuys. We went to 3 thrift stores, not huge hauls, but I will have a haul at the end to share with you what I picked up to resell. And thank you so much again to my lovely friend for picking me up, and let's roll that footage. Look who's with me. Wait, I guess I'm with you.
Well, yeah, I picked you up.
Yeah, so I'm in Virginia, which is crazy. That's where you live.
Yes, I live in Virginia. I drove an hour to come see her because I never get to see her.
And I made sure on my road trip that we stopped here. Actually, I have cousins too, so.
Yeah. You get to ride in my Bronco before anybody else.
Dude, this shit is fine. I'm gonna have to beep that because I don't usually put cuss words, but it is nice. All right, let's go thrift.
Yes. She suggested this place, so I don't know if it's good or not. I don't really thrift up here that often, but.
And I've only been here once, so could be shitty too.
Okay.
I just cussed again.
You did? I'm a bad influence on her.
That's how excited I am. Sticker shock, $9.25 for jeans. You did this.
I did not do this.
That was me jokingly blaming Bob for the price increase. I am going to head over to blazers first. As I've said many times, my favorite sections in the thrift store are blazers, denim, dresses, and shoes. That's where I make the best return on my investment. Right now I'm looking for brands. I'm looking for materials, which you'll kind of learn to feel out as you become more of a seasoned reseller. And also I'm looking at the style. These were $9.25 also. This was a Sundance velvet blazer, which I actually do really well with, but I did end up putting this back because it's a bit of a dated style and the comps weren't that great. But if you do find Sundance, it's a catalog brand and can sell for a lot. So definitely look up comps and see if it's worth purchasing. Something caught my eye over in the dresses. I actually did not go through all the dresses, surprisingly, because I just wasn't finding anything exciting and they were all kind of squished together. I did end up finding one dress, which you'll see later in the haul, but For a dress seller, someone who sells a lot of dresses, this store was not that exciting, which is pretty disappointing because I was the one who recommended we stop at this store in Richmond, because last time I was in Richmond, I had a really good experience at this Goodwill, but it just wasn't my day. I did hit some of the jackets here that are hanging on the right side and the sweaters, but didn't have a lot of luck. I did get one sweater, which you'll see in the haul. Now I'm going to head over to hard goods, because the really cool thing about thrifting in this area of the country is that they have a lot of hard goods. If you watch any resellers who are from, I'd say, Virginia on up to New England, you will see that there are a lot of hard goods, antiques, all kinds of really cool collectibles you can find. And I am just an avid collector. I've been collecting since I was 10 years old, and antiques are something just in my blood. It's what I started reselling way back in the late 90s. So I was really holding out hope, because last time I was in the store, I found some really cool English porcelain dog statues, some that sold for $100 and over. So I was holding out hope I might find some goodies. This store sections their hard goods by color, and I was in the blue section and saw this really pretty plate with flowers and butterflies on it. I did a quick Google image search of the signature on the back and found out it was Anthropology check comps. They looked pretty good, so I grabbed it for resale. You may not know this, but B0bbuys is also known as Heroin Bob on Twitch, which is a streaming site for gamers. So I found this really hilarious mug. She loves to resell mugs, and I just loved the saying on it, gave it to her. She didn't really get the joke at first, but you'll see.
I gotta see what it is.
Is it just plain white? Oh, I got you something then.
That is not true, but thank you. I like how they have it okayest. I thought it said greatest. I'm sorry.
The okayest streamer.
The okayest. That's accurate then. You are awesome. Where did you find them?
They were right here, hidden right here on the shelf.
I have to get specific.
Look at Miss Fancy Pants over here.
I ordered this just for reselling, so I could do this.
I mean, come on. That's amazing. The next store we hit was CHKD, but it was hot in there, y'all. Goodwill with my girl. So after a limited time in the last thrift store, because their air conditioning was out and it was blazing hot, we did head over to the last store we went to, which was another Goodwill. I actually have been to this one before, but didn't have great luck on that trip. However, I'm heading over to the fitting rooms. This is a great place to look. I know a lot of resellers tell you, look at those new racks when they roll out new merchandise because they haven't been picked over. But also don't forget the fitting rooms, because people will put back some gems. And I did find a really cool pair of Everlane cords that you will see in the haul later. Once I was done with that rack, I did zoom through the shoes, but didn't really see anything that caught my eye. I was trying to be pretty quick in the store because I knew that I was getting down to the wire as far as timing. So I'm going to head over to the jeans, and I really had this goal. I wanted to try to find a pair of premium Levi's for Bob. She's never found any for resale, and I was lucky enough to find some at that first thrift store. So I just wanted to return the blessing. These are some Free People jeans. They're called the Busted Knee. I don't pick up that style anymore because it just does not sell. It sits and sits, and then I might only be able to get 20 for them. I did find a couple pair of jeans in this section, which you'll see in the haul. Last stop was a brief stint in the dresses, but time ran out. I had to say goodbye to Bob, and it was time to go meet my family. All right, so I hope that was fun to watch. Definitely so happy I got to see my girl. I had done the same road trip 2 summers ago. And that year I got to see Bob 3 times because she came to New Orleans and hung out with me and my local reseller friends, and also Gorgeous came down from St. Louis. That was a fun summer. Bob actually drove back through the Mississippi Gulf Coast on her way back from Texas that same summer. And of course I went on that first epic road trip, and I did stop and see her then. We didn't do any thrifting, but we did go to Colonial Williamsburg, which was lots of fun. So I didn't see her at all last year. Total bummer, but distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? So happy to see her. She definitely put a smile on my face. And let me show you what I picked up to resell. So I am going to pop up comps on the screen. The first thrift store you saw us go to was a Goodwill in Richmond. My average cost of goods for that store was $6.51, which is not too bad. I mean, that's pretty average compared to what I pay down here. That gives you kind of an idea of what we're looking at. So first up is this metallic Bowden sweater. I love to sell Bowden. This is an older tag Bowden, but it is so pretty. And I found out this is from a holiday collection that they had. And actually the comps are phenomenal for a sweater. Usually with Bowden, I'm going to be looking for dresses, sometimes the jackets, but this sweater, the comps were great. So happy about that. I did pick up these Free People jeans. If you watched Bob's video of our shopping trip, you saw me find these. They do have a distressed hem. These are actually called the high-rise jegging, but they're not a super skinny jeans. So I thought it was a good pickup, and it's a nice heavy denim, which will be great for as we move into the cooler months. Okay, I have not tried this brand, and this is sort of like a diffusion of it. This is eShakti. This is the Wayward Fancies line. I did find this dress is still for sale on their website. The cool thing about eShakti, if you've never heard of it, first of all, they offer a lot in the range of sizes, all the way from teeny tiny to curvy girls like me. And so you gotta love that because they have beautiful clothes. They're well made. They are on the price of like some mid-tier, so like $150 to sometimes upwards of $300. But you can also get them on sale. This does not have a size tag, and that is because you can custom make your clothing on their website. And that's also one of the reasons they're more expensive, because they're good quality products, but you also will get the perfect sizing for you. So Bob tried this on for me and said it's probably about a size 8, and it's a beautiful color. So I did go ahead and grab it for resale. Again, popping up comps so you can see what I expect. You also probably saw this if you came over from Bob's channel. By the way, if you haven't watched her video yet, head on over. You see me find these, and they are Levi's Premium. Now, she asked me in her video, but I'll go ahead and explain it here too, in case you're new. Levi's Premium, you're looking for the leather patch on the back of the Levi's. Notice this is red. This is not the normal like camel color patch, which kind of surprised me because I was like, what is that? But this is also what you're looking for with Premium. It says quality clothing, Levi's Premium. And so that is the tags you're looking for. Now, the difference in these, which is really cool, is notice it says engineered. So these are a Levi's line called the engineered line. They are modern styles and modern cuts. I thought they might be sort of like the eShakti dresses that can be custom sized, but they're just a special line of these Levi's. Bob mentioned in her video that these look super cropped, and that is because they are called the slouch taper jeans, and that is because they are slouchy fit, the leg, and then the leg tapers at the bottom, but they're really cute. When I pop up the comps, you can see the stock photo that they are a cute style. So I'm excited to see how these do. Premium Levi's, I usually get around $50. If they're really special, I may get up to $80. Sometimes I've gotten close to $100. So let's see how these do. I'm excited to try something new. That's the best thing about thrifting in new places. A couple of hard goods, and Bob and I were pretty limited on our time because I was only in Richmond for 2 nights, and I was visiting with family also. But one thing I love about the Virginia area, and really thrifting up the East Coast, anywhere in that New England area too, you find a lot of like antiques and really good hard goods. Now, Bob will tell you, unfortunately, in her area, if they don't get purchased, they get smashed and trashed, which is super sad. But last thrifting trip, when I went on the road trip last year, I did get to go thrifting in Richmond, but I did by myself. And I got a bunch of porcelain, English porcelain dog figurines. Some of them sell for around $100. And I was really excited to find them at this thrift store we were at. So I definitely wanted to go over to hard goods, and you saw a little of that in my thrifting footage. First of all, I got this for my kids' teachers. It's just like a drinking cup. I like to make baskets for teachers, and that brings me to the next item, and that is this really cute basket I got. I love the geometric print. I love the light red and pink, so I'm going to reuse this as one of my teacher goodies. And then I saw this plate, which you saw in the video, and here's the plate. And I just did a Google image search of this signature and found out this is an Anthropologie plate. It is by a French designer, and they're actually very sought after. So the comp I saw when I very quickly looked up comps in the thrift store was about $30, but you'll see by the comps I pop up, actually some of the comps are way better than that. So I'm excited to find this plate. It's a really pretty design with flowers and butterflies. They have some similar plates to this for sale currently on the Anthropologie website from the same brand. So excited to find this dinner plate. All right, so next up we moved on to the next store, which their air conditioning was out, and y'all, it was so hot. It was so hot. I mean, I literally stopped at one point and they had a big fan in the back of the store, and I just like sat there looking at a rack that I don't even like to go through. I think it was like swimsuits or something, just because the air was like blowing on me. So anyway, I only got one item at the store. At a certain point, Bob, if you don't know, has some medical conditions, and when she told me she was ready to go, I'm like, girl, let's go, let's go. So I did find this Rebecca Taylor jacket. It's like a bomber style jacket, super fuzzy, faux fur, sort of like a teddy bear. Oh, y'all, this thing is so soft. I could just like cuddle with it. But I did pick this up. Now my cost of goods with tax on this item was $9.53. There are some listed on Poshmark for $180. Some listed for close to the $100 mark. So I definitely think I'm going to get a good return on my investment for this. Not a whole lot of sold comps, but we're going to be moving into cold months before you know it. And living in the South, I cannot wait. All right, so the last thrift store we went to was another thrift store in the Richmond area. It was a Goodwill, and I wish we could have thrifted a lot longer in the store because my time was cut short because they were ready. My family was ready to go out to my cousin's house to have dinner, and so Bob had to get me back to my cousin's house. So, but I did find these A. Goldie jeans. This is an older style tag where you can see that the E is separated from the A. Goldie name, and this is a slim fit and a black wash. So I grabbed these because I love selling A. Goldie. Even like A. Goldie shorts that are tattered that I get at the bins sell for $50, $60, sometimes $75. So yeah, I don't pass up A. Goldie. But anyway, it has the black leather patch on the back, still looks great. They're in great condition. And so I was like, I'll grab them. Come to find out, these are actually men's jeans, which I'm excited about because if you're not new to my channel, you know that this year I've been trying to pick up a little more men's. So cool to pick up some men's jeans and add that. I definitely was not disappointed. Another brand I love to sell, some people don't so much, but it's Legence. These are called the Oriana Straight Leg. They're in a dark wash, high-waisted, just still beautiful, still in great condition. You can tell these are quality jeans. And yeah, I was excited to find some. Comps were really great on those, not surprisingly. And I found this on a rack near the dressing rooms. Don't forget to check those new racks when you get to the thrift store. But also don't forget to check the areas near the dressing rooms because some people are just too lazy to put stuff back where they belong. Don't be that person because those poor workers work hard enough for nominal money, and so it's nice to be nice, at least that's how I feel. So anyway, I found these Everlane corduroys. They are in a pretty camel color. It's almost corduroy season. Has this nice leather patch on the back, great condition. So I was not going to leave those on the return rack. And the last item I picked up, your girl's usually picking up dresses, you know that. Unfortunately, we didn't make it too far into the dresses, only because our time was ticking and my mom called like, where the heck are you? I picked up this dress. So let me lift her up a little bit. This is a polka dot dress. You guys know, if you've been here, I love me some polka dot. This is by the brand, I'm gonna drag my mannequin over here, David Meester, and David Meester is like a mid-tier designer. I like the style of this dress with the squared neck and this cute little attached tie belt in the front. It's just there to give you a little accent, but was excited to find that. And my average cost of goods at this third thrift store was $8.47 an item. So overall, super happy with the items I found thrifting in Richmond. So happy I got to see my girl Bob. She is such a treat, and if you're not subscribed to her channel, definitely go over there and subscribe to her. If you haven't subscribed to me, if you're new here and coming over from Bob's channel or just found me by chance, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're interested in watching reseller content, and don't forget to check out Jiaropack, because again, you can get 10% off your first order. And so far, even though I haven't used the packaging yet, I am very impressed with the quality. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.